Hey, what's up, guys? The Cafe Trader. Want to give you guys a little update. I haven't been streaming this last week. Show you why. So far, we're down 300 in our account, and this is after a kind of a comeback. Been struggling a little bit. Now, normally, there's two things going on here. We're trading with live money, right? This is a tilt day right here. I wasn't like fully angry, like slamming my keyboard or something like that. This was me trying to revenge trade a little bit. And honestly, that kind of bled through here a little bit too. Both of these, I was risking too much. And this was during my streaming as well, and after streaming, and I just kind of had that pressure to perform. So I toned it back. We stopped streaming. I think this day here, stopped streaming here, and I said, you know what? We're just gonna reset. We're gonna start putting in those base hits again, and just work our way through it. So we had a 7 trade here, and then today we took quite a bit of trades. I was actually up 270 at one point. So again, this is me trying to maintain my psychology. So I might not be live streaming until I get this account up to maybe like 3 grand, 4 grand. Win to loss is still looking. Whoops, win to loss is still looking really good. 1.96, but our profit factor, we're just about break even, right? So in general, that's what's happening. So we're trying to get this account back on track here. But yeah, same thing. We've been trying to trade. Now the biggest thing I've been doing that's wrong, the biggest struggle here is I'm spending too much time on the charts. This strategy, you really have to just let everything do the work. And just a little bit of time to observe, and just been struggling a little bit. So in general, same ideas. Pre-market high, pre-market lows, catching good bounces, playing point control. Today we caught a nice trade here. We bought in right here, let a touch point of control. Buy here, let a touch point of control again. Got chopped up a little bit on this. Because I also did buy some up here. End of the day, as this was starting to just really leg up. I was expecting this thing to go up a little bit higher, especially once we break pre-market high, and it kind of did this toe tap here. So I took this leg here, got stopped out, and then actually I took this leg, kept a real tight stop, got stopped out, and then it came down, took it up again, and we took it again for the second time and profiting. So we actually sold right. We sold right here, exactly where we sold. I was just hoping. See how these candles kind of pull back pretty far? I don't like that there is that much grip from the shorts. So I was hoping that the buyers would really push. I was expecting this candle to really extend. When it didn't do that, it kind of closed kind of medium. That it needed more. Yeah, other than that, that's just the update. Nothing crazy. If we look at, let me. All right, let's just have a look at. We've just been ripping. We ended up catching a good buy here, and the market's just been in a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. Really incredible. And we just continue to kind of flag up higher than this. So very interesting. Should be seeing maybe 30K on the NASDAQ here. Wild. I wonder how the Dow is doing. 50K. Not as recovered as NASDAQ. Buys looking very, very. So yeah. So a lot of big breakouts. I've been learning something about silver, correlation with the chips, the microchips, silver, and I think silver is far from being done with it. Silver looks like it's getting big extension, kind of this height triangle here, and obviously trading view. I have this area marked out perfect, right where buyers are. weekly. Weekly is how we get that. Right. Boom, 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 boom. So we have top of the mail. We look at the daily. Every time it comes into this zone, bam, pops up, bam. And then we get a little bit of some, the buyers are starting to not be as convicted here, but notice how hot this reaction is here first. Boom, wicks down, it gets eaten up immediately, and then they're trying to shove it down, shoving this price action down. But ultimately, these passive buyers are just really doing a good job keeping it above this level. So eventually, what's happening here is you had this big seller come in. 1, 2, nice big seller here. Probably take that liquidity here. And then you had another little spot seller here. Now, this is going to be the area where I would look to take profit initially, just for a little stutter step, right in this little concentrated zone, right? So, where there's overlap of liquidity, this zone right here should get a nice hot breakout reaction. You wanted to play some flipping on silver. 95 is going to be that's going to be your number. You want to take some profits out. It'll probably come back down to 85. You might have a hot reaction initially. Maybe I would say let's about here. Fib retracement. So if we had this, yeah, so I would expect it to come down to about 83. You could say 382, 85.9, but I would say 50% retracement and then just a rocket. I think that 50% would get eaten up so quickly. It's not even fun. But yeah, so that's how we're looking for silver right now. Commodities are really looking crazy. Check gold here. All right, gold, it says here. So I kind of had those same areas. Gold's looking not as strong. I'm going to be honest with you. Gold's not looking as silver is. Still looking really strong. Still looking really. We're kind of on this basic T. Fire is above this fire here. This is looking really. Wherever this buyer is here, they're eating it up. Notice that they shot up, ate into this liquidity pool again, shot up, came down, tried to shove this down into this area, and it all the way back up. So whatever price manipulation was happening here with hedge funds or major movers, central bank, it immediately just got chewed. So, and then notice this hot reaction off this area. So this is where your actual passive buyer, a strong demand. As far as the sellers go, it's going to be sellers. So keep an eye out for the buyers and sellers. So in general, that's it. Just a little quick update. And we're going to try and do some live streams here pretty soon. But until then, I hope you guys have a good time. Trade well. Take care.